Jump circle, 20 seconds and counting. Lebanon content to hold for the last shot. Left side Peyton, 13. And they'll call a reaching foul on Aubrey Sims, just the third team foul.
Aubrey Sims just her first of the game.
So haven't called Sims' name an awful lot here in this ball game, but we do right there. She's whistled for White County's third foul. 13 seconds to go. No place to go. Finally goes into Stafford and over and back with 11.9. Boy, that was a tough inbound possession right there, as Stafford had to tightrope that timeline and couldn't get it done.
Both teams all knotted up at 15 turnovers apiece.
So after having the majority of the turnovers in the first half, White County has obliged here. Down the lane, the running one-handers up and good by Randolph, and that'll be the last shot of the third quarter. But a very successful one for the Blue Devilettes. 44-35, 11 by 9 after 3 quarters of play. We got one left to go. We'll do that in 30 seconds. Buster Jennings, Bruce Skeen, class of 63, Danny Watkins from 73, a bunch of big folks to be talked about here tonight. It is a big night. If you're a Blue Devil fan or if you've lived in Lebanon for any length of time, these should bring back some memories. But back to action here. Just underway in the fourth quarter. Skip pass across to Stafford for 3, right side, in and out. But Coggins with the rebound. Her putback is no good, and Eli over the back, I do believe. Good gracious alive, a couple of good opportunities that time. I thought the 3 was online, and then Coggins with the big rebound. Could not get the putback to go, so it'll be White County ball on the Eli foul. 16 fouls on Lebanon. Here's Sims, top of the key, gets a pick. She'll stop back and pop for 3, and it's good. So dangerous times for Lebanon here. It's down to 6. And here's that full court pressure of Brian Haley in the game from White County. Across they go to Stafford. Stafford across the line. Back to Payton. They'll set it up. Here's Coggins, left wing. Down in the corner, they've got Lamberson. Did not take the 3. Skip across to Stafford. Boy, if you're Lebanon, you definitely want a high percentage shot here, as the lead has suddenly gone all the way down to 6. Now they get it down low to Eli, but throw it too far. So a good idea, just not great execution.
If they would have got it there, it definitely would have been a high percentage shot.
We got that right. 7:07 in counting. White County down by 6. Here comes Sims. She has been a spark plug, and they're going to call a hand check on Peyton, and she knew it. So that'll put Sims to the line. That'll give Peyton 4, and that'll be 7 on Lebanon. So it should be 1-1 for White County. And boy, talk about a difference in fouls. 17 fouls already on Lebanon, only 3 on White County. 7:03 to go.
Sims was 10 points up in White County, 5 of 6 from the line. Just 3 so far tonight with her first trip to the line.
So Aubrey Sims with a chance to make a big dent right here with a pair of free throws, and got the first one. She'll have the bonus. Boy, only 3 team fouls on White County. Lebanon with a big lead late. That could prove fatal for White County, but right now it's not looking good. Second toss in and out, no good. Rebound Stafford. So the lead stays at 5, 44-39. Lebanon with the ball, 6:55 and counting. Here comes Lamberson across the line. Back to Stafford, and a little bit more urgency now. They'll kick it on the wing to Coggins. Coggins across the lane, has that one blocked, but she's fouled, and that'll be Keisha Daniels. That's foul number 4, but a pair of tosses from the charity stripe for Shay Coggins. 6:48 in counting, 44-39. They don't get much bigger than this for Shay Coggins. First toss up, and no good. Free throws are absolutely killing Lebanon. They were only 1 for 4 in the second. They've been good every other quarter. Let's hope the even quarters don't continue to be bad. 1 for 2 that trip as Coggins nails the second. The lead is back to 6. 45-39. Lebanon trying to hang on here at home on a Tuesday night. Lebanon High School Sports Hall of Fame induction night. This one ought to be a doozy, folks. Here's Delaney. Hadn't called her name. She takes it down low, and Eli with a great block from behind. And not only that, but Lamberson stands inside and takes the charge from Delaney. And we might be in technical territory here, because I'm telling you, Brian Haley is not happy and is very vocal about it. Only the 5th team foul on White County. Lebanon already whistled for 7. As Lamberson walks it across, as Lamberson and Stafford Jennings back in the ball game. Now Coggins and Eli. There's a steal by Sims. Up ahead of the pack, she's got Daniels, and a step in by Coggins. Boy, a couple of great plays by Shea Coggins as he shut off the inbounds from Keisha Daniels and then got back and knocked it out of bounds. So with 6:18 to go and up by 6, Lebanon will zone the out of bounds. Oh, and what a great defensive play that time as Jennings shielded Eastless from seeing where that one was going. And they just flat out throw it out of bounds. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 6:18 to go. Lebanon up 45-39. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
You done with that one?
Still here in the ball game, and folks, we promised you a good one, and we have not disappointed. Lebanon by 6, 45-39, and the ball. Coach Ashley Johnson have found a way to consistently score. They've already put up 23 points here in the second half, and we're not even 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Lamberson across the line, left side Coggins. Coggins double team, she'll dribble through it and tried to get it across and almost did. Lamberson has it now over to Jennings. Back out to Lamberson and they'll set it back up.
Great hustle by Lebanon.
Boy, it really was, and you can see these girls really starting to believe, and there's a bump on Aubrey Sims, just the 16th foul, so it'll be Lebanon ball out of bounds, but nonetheless, a chance for these 5 players to take a bit of a breather.
Marv, I don't want to jinx this, but so far in this game, White County does not have a single player in double digits. They had 4 in the other game we played them.
Out high they go to Stafford, and great team defense this time by Lebanon. Right side Coggins, in the corner Jennings. Boy, they had a backdoor momentarily out to Lamberson. Top of the key, 3. No good, and long rebound unfortunately goes to Daniels. Boy, Lebanon had the glass covered, but the rebound went to the free throw line, and Daniels able to get it. Here's Eastless to the baseline and runs plumb over Kenzie Lamberson, and I got to tell you, folks, she has done a fantastic job of moving her feet, getting in front of the driving player, and drawing the charge. And with 5:34 to go, Lebanon up by 6, they'll have the ball. Great defensive stand that time by Kenzie Lamberson. Team fouls all even at 7 apiece. Coggins left wing. Guarded out here by Daniels. Should go high to Stafford. Boy, Lamberson keeps popping low, and they're going to call a travel out front, and Stafford
apparently drug her foot. I'm not sure.
Wow.
18 turnovers for both teams so far tonight. Lebanon leading big in rebounds, 23-15.
And here comes Sims. She'll take it down the rack. Her running layup, no good, in Stafford there for the rebound. So missed opportunity after missed opportunity for both teams, but Lebanon will be willing to trade back and forth on that end, up by 6, 45-39. Right side they go to Stafford. Stafford double team and throws it right to Delaney. They're going to call a push from behind on Jennings.
That'll be 4 on Jennings.
And Coach Johnson trying to get the set straight with Anna Stafford with 4:54 to go. And unfortunately, that will put Tasha Delaney at the line to shoot to 1-1. And we talked about this. White County 21 out of 22 the first time these two met. Not quite as good tonight.
Delaney herself 0-1 with 8 points in the ball game. Hasn't shot since the first half.
So 18 fouls. And it'll be the 1-1. You're 5 out there for Lebanon. Eli, Jennings, Lamberson, Coggins, and Stafford. And they're all bending over on their shorts, let me tell you. Delaney knocks that one down. It's time for gut check right now. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. 4:54 to go in the ball game. Lebanon 45, White County 40. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Next 5
moves to 5 and 6 in the district. They'll drop White County to 6 and 5. Siegel, don't know what's going on with them tonight. We do know there's a big ball game. And I know we have the schedule around here somewhere.
Siegel's at Blackman tonight.
So that's a very good chance that Blackman looking to rebound from that loss just the other day. So there's a good chance that they'll bounce back in fine fashion after losing to Riverdale. So you could be looking at Lebanon being tied for 4th or tied for 5th and just a half a game back of the team that they could beat here tonight. So a lot of possibilities for the Blue Devilettes, but they got to take care of business first. And that'll find Tasha Delaney to line for the second free throw. And it's off the back of the iron. No good rebound. Anna Stafford. So down to 5, but 1 for 2 that trip for Delaney. So she's only 1 for 3 overall tonight. And White County still down by 5. Lebanon with the ball. Here's Coggins across the line. Gets a pick from Lamberson and a bump way out high. And that's Heather Roberts. And that's
2.
Almost not what you want to see, John, if you're White County.
Absolutely not. That's going to stop the clock, give Lebanon a chance to score with no time moving, let them push this lead up. And on top of that, if she makes a free throw, it gives them time to set up in their full court press, which is always important.
Coggins' first toss up and good, so Shea Baby makes good on the front end of the 1-and-1. She'll have the bonus. The lead is 6. Very short rotation tonight by Coach Johnson and the gang. Nikki Hudson off the bench, Katie Williams off the bench, and that's it. It's been 7, and that's about all she wrote. And Coggins nails a pair, and no 2 bigger free throws up to this point in the season. The lead's up to 7, 47-40. Here's Lamberson out all over Daniels. Daniels across the lane, no place to go, has to kick it out to Roberts, and Roberts wide open for 3, left side, no good, and Jennings with great position, but Eastlis knocked it out of bounds. It'll go back to Lebanon. 47-40, 4:23 to go, and like sands through the hourglass, so goes Lebanon's game, because this one is broken. Come on, clock, run. 47-40.
Speechless.
Me too. Oh, a great look inside to Eli, and she missed the layup. And Stafford on the reach in from behind. I think she was too open. She's used to having people all over her.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the bad news in all that is we'll go right to the other end, and White County will have the opportunity to convert a 1-and-1. 19 foul on Lebanon. So every Lebanon foul henceforth will result in a double bonus for White County. Lebanon up by 7, 47-40. And as we said, Tasha Delaney only 1 for 3 tonight. So not necessarily a bad person to foul, but you hate to stop the clock and go to the other end. Delaney's toss no good, and right on cue, there's Eli with the rebound. So another missed opportunity, 1 for 4 on the night for Tasha Delaney in Lebanon. No worse for wear with a 7-point lead in the ball. Here comes Coggins straight to the hole, and she's hacked in the act. And that's going to be Jessica Wilson.
Wilson picks up her 3rd foul of the ball game. On that last possession, Eli gets her 10th rebound, putting her in double-double territory. So a great outing by her once again.
And team fouls even up at 9 apiece, and Shane misses that one. So she's 2 out of her last 3. That'll bring Ashley Page back in the ballgame. Tasha Delaney to the bench. Coggins, Eli, Jennings, Stafford, and Lamberson, your 5 out there with 3:55 to go, and 1 more toss for Coggins. It's up and good. So 3 for 4 her last couple of trips. Coach Johnson directing the girls to go down court. Boy, this one has really been an outstanding performance by the Blue Devilettes as they have held home court, and they're up by 8, 48-40 with 3:50 to go. White County's really going to have to surge to get this one back reasonable. Oh, and almost a steal out. How they go to Delaney. Delaney down low to Eastlis. Little short jumper. No good, but there's Delaney with the rebound. Her putback is good. Inbounds comes to Lamberson. White County with a full court press of their own. Here comes Stafford on the wing, back across to Lamberson. Up ahead, they go to Coggins. They've gotten it beat. They've got numbers, but Coggins not in any particular hurry. She'll go out high to Stafford, over to Lamberson, and they'll set it up. 3:16 in counting. Lebanon by 6. Kick ball will give it right back to White County. And boy, Lamberson has done yeoman's work running this offense tonight. And with 3:14 to go, they'll call on her, Coggins, and Stafford to do the majority of the ball handling outside the 3-point line. Inbounds comes to Lamberson, guarded out there closely by Roberts. That's been a battle all night. Now Lamberson penetrates. Back out high to Stafford. Has Coggins high instead, right side Jennings. Jennings looks inside. Now they'll bounce it out to Stafford. And Coggins, boy, she was wide open for a moment. Now they'll go in the middle to Jennings. Down low, they've got it to Lamberson. Great ball fake. Oh, my goodness. What a move by Kinsey Lamberson. You show them the ball, get them to go, and lay it up in the end. And it's 50-42 Blue Devilettes. Goodness gracious, what a move by Kinsey Lamberson. Here comes Daniels to the hole. She'll kick it all the way back out. Roberts for 3, right wing, no good. And look at